Tell me about the book, Hurt to Hope. How was that born? Tell me a little bit about that project.
Hurt to Hope is my gift to my daughter. When you want to do something for someone who I believe is in heaven and is greater and bigger than me in so many ways, you don't know what to do for that being. But I, as a human being and as a mom, still wanted to give her a part of me. And because I love her through service, it had to be something that was going to keep her memory alive and to help others see hope in the middle of loss, adversity, grief. So I felt called to write this book. I didn't want to write it. I fought a lot with God when He suggested I do this. But I'm obedient, and I was writing a different book for couples and relationships. I'm very passionate about couples work. And my consultant, my storyteller consultant was like, you need to start with Fofi's story. I'm like, no, that doesn't have anything to do with couples. You need to start there. And then I stayed there. And that's how this evolved. And this book is a two-part story, or a two-part book. The first part is my story. And the whole purpose of it is not to tell people about my life as much as just showing the raw, vulnerable, grieving woman who lost her daughter, and so that they could connect with the pain, so that they could feel heard, understood, and validated. Because people look at me and they think like, you're so strong. No, I wasn't. And it was a journey. So to write the book, I had to go back to that pain, to write from it and be able to connect with the reader. And it was excruciating. It was very hard, but I had a bigger purpose that was bigger and greater than the pain I was feeling. And then the second part, so the first part is hurt. It's like connect with your own pain. And the second part is hope. And hope is where I share all the tools, whether they're clinical or spiritual, to help people rise after such an excruciating tragedy. And I think it's beautiful. I put my heart and soul into it. And I've had a lot of amazing testimonials, and people have reached out from all over the world to tell me how much it's changed their lives. And people who have lost someone to death, but also people who have a child with special needs or who are struggling through a financial difficulty. Because it's not just for grief of a person, it's loss.